And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
All right, we are going to get back to it. We're back in the swing. I don't know what I'm going to replace Terraria with on the stream. I kind of need to replace a game. I haven't picked one. That's another reason why I keep forgetting to do it, is because I haven't got a scheduled idea for it of what game is going to take its place. Like, I could increase an hour on one game that's already here, but most of them have gotten enough time or more to them, so they don't really need any more. And I don't know what new games I could start. I have a few new games in my library that I could start. Like, I have plenty to work with. The question is, what angle do I want to go with? There we go. Did I get any stone seeds? I don't... Did not. We are gonna collect seeds, though. So yeah, I really need to fix that and find out what game to replace it with. Oh yeah, I remember now. There's another thing we're gonna do today. Other than messing with salt, I also need to test out this, the planting things I do. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm not gonna count these because, these spots, because only like 2 plants grow there. So, meh. Okay. That being said, so there's 18 here, 12 here. So I thought about trying to get seeds and try and plant rows of stuff to get populations up on foods. I was gonna do it off stream, but then I totally forgot about it because I got busy with other things. And yeah, sorry. Okay, so let me see here. Do I have any growth potions? I have 1, and it's a level 1. Okay, so how many do I need? I have... Okay, so we have... How many of these? Okay, so these, I'm gonna plant a few of them. Like, how many of these we got? We got 1 here. Okay, we got 1 growing, which means I need to replant this. This one's fine. The fire one is. We're gonna take this out. And I'm gonna put in another something or other. Excuse me. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're also gonna take this out because I haven't used it yet. I don't have a demand for it. No recipe is using it. I have 1 recipe that's using this, but it's also gonna come out because I have a lot of it. I still have a lot of this. Decent amount of this. This one's still building. I'm gonna remove this as well because I'm not using it for recipes. I think the bananas are being used. I know the blue mushrooms are being used. I probably should lay more of them down. Let's see. How are we doing? Let's see. How are we doing on, like, heather? Because I have that as a seed. Okay, heather's fine. I think druid is also fine. Yeah, druid is perfectly fine. Okay. Alright. Do I have any poison mushrooms? Okay, my poison mushrooms are good. Purple mushrooms, they're good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what about... Yeah, that one's still good. Sorry, I'm looking to see what I have. I'm gonna compare... Okay, that one's good. That one's good. I do need more of these, but I don't have the seeds for them. Alright, let's see. Let me do these two. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I know this one and this one are being used for recipes. I will try and do more of the marsh and see about that. So we're gonna do this, get that. Alright, and then I will do that. Alright. I wonder if it's based off spot or if it's based off of plant itself. Like if I put this here and then I go and use another one of these. Okay, so it's based off plant. That's cool. Because technically speaking, I'm wondering if I can't filter through them all and do it. It just takes a little while. But I could theoretically do that, and then I wouldn't be really missing out on anything. There we go. I will do that. I'm going to also put... Let me get another 3. Let me get another 5 of those. We're going to go and throw it on here. Grab that. We're going to throw it on top of ours. Those are being used for other potions. I'm also going to throw it on this one. Get it. And I think Dreambeat was low. I know that the carrot one was low. Okay. Let me go. Oh, so let's get some more. This one as well. We're low on this one. Well, that's not what I wanted, but that works. We're low on this one. I'm only going to do 2 of them. Because I do want to save at least one of these for a carrot. I couldn't remember that I had 2 of them. Alright, can I use it for this one? No, okay, so it's gotta be a 3. It's gotta be the high tier one. That's fair. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we've... that's all I can really risk before it becomes an issue. Alright, on our salt goals, we need to make... We need to get another giant... Is one going? So we're gonna take that, put that in there. What else do we need? Sun. It also uses the same thing. Alright, and then after we work this day, I'll work on these 3 potions. Okay. We begin! Ooh, you have like a pretty outfit, like the green or the red. Sorry, wrong color. I need a potion that can help me defeat enemies that are wearing heavy armor. Acid, right? Yeah, she wants acid. All right, have a nice day. Alchemist, do you happen to have a potion that can help me chase my goat? She keeps running away from me, and I can't catch up. This is a delicate situation. This potion has to be weak. You want me to make you a slow potion of level 1? Disrespectful. I blame you for this. Okay. I can't remember what this one is. What this one right here is. I can't remember if it's slow. Or if it's, Is this slow, or is this one... Oh, that works. That's kind of cool. Like, is this one here slow? Or is it, like, ice? No, it could be health. It's probably going to be health. Bet you anything that's what it is. It is. Okay, cool. We'll just finish it. We don't need to save it. I was like, it can't be snail one because snail one would be down here. And there's nothing here. There's no shields. Okay. Going to water. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh, he almost could get in there. Oh, so now, okay, so it's not mean if I call him fat, but as soon as you call him a fat ass, it's okay.
It's hurtful when a woman says it compared to a guy says it.
That, what? What? Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
It does. It's like there's sex. Like if you the opposite sex says something back to you, of course that's gonna be more hurtful.
He's married.
So it's a guy talk.
It's a guy talk thing. Oh, so when you guys make sexist remarks about women and stuff, it's us being sensitive. But when you guys say stuff about our bodies and stuff, it's about and then you being the opposite gender, it's just guy talk.
Yes.
I see how it is. Okay. I will remember that crap. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one. Because I don't really want to waste this resource since I have...
Why do you think they added mean women?
Huh?
Why do you think there's a tier 2 meme always saying women?
I don't know the TF2 memes. I stopped playing the game. Remember? He's too proud of that. He's like, okay. Alright, there we go. Get around this. Get around the bones. Okay, here's a good question for you. Since you are, we're talking on it. What do you think, on a serious note, is something really disrespectful for a woman to say to a man that isn't the same as a woman saying it to another woman?
I would say that asses, like a guy got a fat ass.
Oh.
The woman says that she got like curves. That's like.
Okay, so sexualizing a man's hips.
Yeah.
I think. Don't get me wrong. There are guys.
Like a guy's weight as well. Like you guys don't give damn much about our weight.
Yeah. So like in the reverse.
Yeah.
So my husband said that he thinks that when a girl makes comments about a guy's having a fat ass, that isn't the same thing. It doesn't hit the same way as a woman, as like a woman saying it to another woman, or even a man saying it to a woman. Because if you tell a woman she's got a fat ass, it's not seen as like inappropriate or weird. It's seen as inappropriate, but it's not seen as a insult. It seems as more of a compliment. Whereas if you tell that to a man, it's much more insulting. And he said, but on return, if you go to a man and you call him fat, it's not the same thing as going up to a woman and calling her fat because she'll get upset more. I think it's because with women, there is that stigma, and same thing with the men, I think. There's that stigma with men that they have to be handsome, strong, dependable. They gotta be the providers. They gotta be tough. And you can't be tough if you're sexy, like in that regard, or if you have a nice butt or something. It could also be... and this sounds really bad, it could also be because it's a flirt that they use with women, and so it's confusing if it's a straight man saying it to another straight man. What did you want? I thought you wanted to keep you from running away from me. And I can't catch up. Yeah, I thought you want that. Happen to have a potion that can help me chase my goat. Oh, you want to be the one chasing her. Why didn't you just slow her down? I mean, it works out fine. Okay. No? What's going on? What do you want? Do you happen to have a potion that can help you chase my goat? She keeps running away from me and I can't catch up. This is a delicate situation. Oh, you want one of those. Okay, my bad. I misread. I thought he said he wanted to get the goat to sit down, but he wants to be the one to keep up with her. Which, to me, sounds like you're risking your kneecaps for a goat. Alright. I'm just saying, I think you just need to not do that, but who am I to say anything? Anyways, but yeah, so I think that's a fair comment. I think there's certain things that you say to a man or a woman that's much more hurtful. There we go. I probably don't need that full swing. I really just need to get to right here. Because he just wants a 1. So it doesn't even have to really be, you know, doing anything with it. He's got to touch it. Okay, there we go. There you go. Is this what you want? There we go. Okay, sorry for that. I misread what you said completely. You know what? I also think that if a woman calls me stupid, it doesn't hurt my feelings as nearly as much. I need lubrication. Okay, so you need something slippery. As it would hurt me if a guy said it. I think it's because I don't care if I'm stupid to another woman, but if a man calls me stupid, it's like, wow, you're so mean. That's glue. Sorry, I got the wrong. They look similar to me a little. Not the picture, the color. I went off the color. Because I got distracted. But like, I think to me, like, don't get me wrong. I think it's because women are pettier. As a woman, if a woman comes to me and calls me stupid, or even if I know when she calls me stupid, I don't have an issue with throwing hands with her because I can argue with her, or I can, well, I shouldn't say throw hands, but throw verbal arguments with her because I don't care what she thinks. I'm like, okay, wait, well, we don't have to be friends, you know? But when it comes to like a male, it's like so much meaner because if he sees you that way and he's your family and friend or someone you know, then a lot of guys see you that way and that kind of seems bad. I feel like if you were like, I don't know if it would affect a lesbian because it could be like an attraction thing. Like if you're a lesbian, you may not care what men think because they're not your demographic, you know, if that makes sense. Or like, is it demographic? Or, there's a word for it. They're not the one you're shopping for. Because even though, Alchemist, do you have any healing potions I can use? Yeah, I do. It's not a very good one, but it'll work. But like, it's kind of like, I don't think I'd care as much now that I'm married because I have my person and that's all I want. But when you're single, I think it's way harder, way meaner because even if you don't want to date everyone that comes up to you that's the opposite sex, but when someone of the opposite sex says something to you about it, you think, well, if he sees it or she sees it, then it's there. Obviously, it's like you feel like you have a mole on your face, you know, in a way. I need a potion that can increase strength. I'm working on creating gloves that will make the wearer stronger. Okay. You want some muscle juice? Yeah. So yeah, I could see it being like that, where it's like, it makes you think, oh, well, if this person sees it, then other people will see it. I remember my dad's comments hurting my feelings more when he would say things. He would never say anything necessarily outlandish for a dad to say. Like, he'd make comments about, what are you wearing? Why are you wearing that? You know, when we're a teenager. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you test boundaries, right? I need a potion that can go in the dark. Okay. So, like, it wasn't him being inappropriate. I'd be, like, wearing, like, a shirt that wasn't, like, too tight around the belly because I was fat. You know, and he might make a comment at that. Because he doesn't want people to think... His line of thinking was he didn't want any boys in our school thinking ill of me. And he also didn't want me uncomfortable. So my dad had best intentions. So no shade to him. I get it. But he'd say things like that. And sometimes he would say it with such confusion and mixed with irritation, and it came off way harsher than it needed to. And he would normally be like, hey, I didn't mean like that, but like, just so you know, like, I was I want to know where your head's at with it, right? So I remember it being so much harder, and that's my dad, but it was the fact that he was a male in my family that cared, and when they make comments, it just hurts more because you're worried about like impressing people. I need a potion that will help me take down enemies with bare hands. Slow. I know, but you know, I can try, okay? But yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't think it comes down to that. And once you're like, because like I said, once I got married, I didn't feel the need to care as much what people think. I only ever care what he thinks. If I see a video, like I've seen it several times I've been watching a video on YouTube and I see a woman do something, like she's pranking her husband and it's a really like mean prank. And I'll turn to my husband and say, like, what do you think of this? Or, hey, she looks really pretty. What do you think of this? Just because I'm getting his feedback on it. Not because I'm worried that, really. Need any flowers, herbs, or roots? Maybe. You don't really have the ones I need, but I do need the dragon one. Yeah, give me... Oh, you do have the root one. I'm stupid. Sorry. Let me have all of that. Can I have all of that? Yeah. But yeah, like... I don't think I have the cold. Do I have enough coal? I do, but I might get 4 more just to be safe. I definitely need all of these. Not that. That is the one thing I don't need. I'll probably take your dream beat too. I got plenty of that. Do I still have a lot of... Yeah, I still have a lot of that. No, I have a lot of that. And I don't really use this a lot. Yeah. I'm glad she has the things that I don't have a lot of right now. I'm really desperate. Okay. Thank you. You have a nice day. Oh, look at his hair. I like the color palette. I don't know, this looks like a nice combo. He looks like he's, like, working, but he, like, tried to make his hair look nice. I need a potion that improves my reflexes. Like, he, went to work having it slicked back, and then he started working, and then, it fell down. But yeah, like, as a married woman, it seems different, because I worry about pleasing people, but I only specifically worry about pleasing my husband. So I'm like, hey, do you like this? Do you think this is good? Do you think that kind of thing. It's normally really more point blank, sorry. I need a potion that will protect me from different dangers during battle. I have you covered. I think that's the wrong one that I'm grabbing. I think it's this one. They look similar based on color. Oh, you need a best potion. How about this? Yeah. I should have read the whole thing. It's like, okay, I'll give you all that. But there. Still same thing. My door starts creaking loudly. I need to oil it with something. Do you have grease? I don't know why my mouse is doing that. That's weird. Okay, what's going on? Hold up. Hold up, what's going on? Is it the sensor? Or is that pen? I'm wondering if one of the sensors is blocked. The one bad part about using a ball mouse is that sensors will get dusty, and you have to like pop the ball out so that you can clean them. No. My mouse was doing something weird, and I was trying to like see if it was just dust. I'd already disconnected it and reconnected it, and it popped in. Yeah, see, it's good. Yeah, I think one of the sensors just got off. There was one little speck, and it was like in the middle of the eye, or in the little bit of the sensor. It's fine. He's where my mouse is giving problems. It wasn't. Okay, so you need oil. Could have been lag too, but I very much doubt that's lag. Okay, right? Yeah. He says oil, but it's grease for me. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like being married is so much more relaxing than dating. I think when I was single, it was so much harder because well, specifically for me at least, because I'm family oriented. Meaning I want that, but not all women are like that, or men. So mind you, it's not like, I don't think it's based off of like nature so much as it based off you as an individual. Yeah, I lost too much of that. That's fine. I was accosted by a bandit who wanted to rob me, but he picked the wrong target. Did he? I don't know. Did he steal your hair? Because it looks like it's gone pretty far back there a little bit. I gave him a beating he'll not soon forget. But afterwards, when I finally reached town, I slipped and hurt my knee. Oh, yeah, sure. Do you have anything I could use with that? You know what? He could have, like, tardily scratched those 2 sentences and just said I fell, and it would have been fine. I want a potion with multiple effects. I can't stand the ingredients water cap. I don't use any of that. Okay. How about... Where's that one I have? This one. How about we magically make the boo-boo go away? Yay. Go on, man. So yeah. I need a potion that boosts my combat stats. Okay. I had to think about it. This? Okay. I want to say there's a few different potions that can be used, but dexterity is a good one. Man, my dexterity's already gone out. I need to coat my I need to coat my weapons with a potion that will make me that will help me when fighting fire elements. Only a strong potion will work. Okay, yeah. I have ice ones for that. How does that sound? Alright, there we go. Oh dear. That little dagger one's really hard to see. I'll see you around, my dear. I need a potion that will help me quickly and reliably light a fire while on a campage. Campage. I need a high quality one. So you need fire potions, what you're telling me. Alright, here you go, my man. There we go. All right. Oh, it's Mr. Crystal Man. Okay, I hope he has crystals I can buy that I can afford. Greetings, Need Seeds. What? Where do you where do you carry out your research? I have my own tower with several floors, as well as a rather spacious dungeon. I grow the crystals in the dungeon while doing my research in the tower. The tower is also where I live. By the way, I've got an enchanted tree of my own, but it looks a little different. Probably another species. I would love to see what yours looks like, because I think it'd be cool. Because I think what I picture when he says another species is that it looks like roots, and it has, like, crystals coming out of it. Like, he looks at the opposite of the bottom part of a tree. You know? It's doing it again. What is going on? Hold up. I'll try something.
Is that thing good?
Look, yeah, but it's doing that. Like, it's sputtering. You can see that I'm not moving. I think it's oversensitive. This is where
I know. I'm trying to see if it's the acceleration speed.
I think it is, because it's down here. I keep bumping it somehow.
Okay.
It keeps.
I know.
Showing.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't click it. You're not changing anything.
I'm trying to click this acceleration button.
Okay, well, hold up. If you're gonna do that, just do like this, and then I'll try and do it.
How am I supposed to do it if you turn it off?
Do that, because it's still, I think it's on. It's just not attached to the machine. Sorry, I pushed it too far.
Okay. Okay, got a little better.
I've already checked the eye. It's fine. No. Okay.
Did you get to change the batteries?
I don't think so. But I have a change, I think. I think this battery works.
Okay. Where you take out the battery?
Oh, no, it doesn't have battery. Remember, it charges and has a cord on it. Let me try that.
Maybe that's the reason.
Maybe it needs charging, but also maybe it'll connect better. And turn it like this. Right? Okay. It's working now.
Okay, so it needs to be charged. Okay.
Okay. That or... Okay. So, husband says he thinks it needs to be charged. So we're putting the cord onto it. Okay, so he has... I do want this one. Like, no doubt I want that one. Do I have the blue one? We'll check. Okay, I do have a blue one. I do not have a red one. Because I'm basing on the fact that I have a majority of these. Okay. Let's haggle for these. Maybe. Okay, cool. All right. Have a nice day, my man. Oh, this is great. We have now, I got the variety that I was hoping we could get. Okay, so now we have purple. Let's do purple here. Yeah, I want to make these colors pop so that it was easier to see. Because I found if I put these two together or these two together, I can tell that they're different, obviously. It's just that if I'm clicking on them or growing on them specifically, and then I end up growing the wrong ones by accident. It's easier to not mess it up. Okay, let me do rock skin. Do I have enough for more? I have enough for one more. I could make another grow potion. Let me do another 5. Do you need to grow more of that? Do I have that mushroom? I do not. Okay. Let's see. We'll save the other ones I think we have. Because I don't think I can grow another of the rock one. I can grow one more. Let's just do it. Oh, I can grow more than that. Okay. I'm going to grow one more so that we can get everything caught up. Did I not finish it? I think I pushed the wrong one. There we go. I could do one more. There we go. I was like, where's it at? Where's the little hitbox for it? All right. We end up getting a point as well. So we're going to go towards more salt. Eventually I'll go back to the money-making one, but at the current state, not at the moment. All right, we're going to switch up videos.
And we can just dance tonight.